Welcome to the course Digital Image Processing. I am Dr. Ujjwal Bishwas, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, NIT Manipur, India. We are discussing the topic on completion in digital image processing. So particularly today we are concentrating on the JPEG compression process, which is also known as the JPEG standard. For JPEG compressions have some process includes into it. The first one is for this standard it uses the scalar space transformation, discrete cosine transformation, quantization, differential encoding, and entropy encoding. In scalar space transformation, mostly it converts RGB, YCB, CR, and in discrete cosine transformation, mostly it converts into blocks such as these 8 by 8 blocks and frequency representation. And in quantization, these coefficient precision and loss introductions, and in differential encoding DC coefficients and as adjustments of this block, which is used in discrete cosine transformation. And after that it converts and it uses this Hofmann coding and Randland encoding to entropy coding in JPEG standard. We'll discuss the whole process in next step. Now, before discussing what is the full form of JPEG, this JPEG stands for Joint Photographic Expert Group, and this standard is mostly or widely used image compression technique. There are two kinds of image compression techniques available. One is lossy, another one is lossless. These are two categories in image compression, but mostly this lossy indicates whenever you are compressing this image or video data, obviously there should be some loss. But if it is reducing this file size, that actually helps a lot for communication and transformation and storing. So for that reason, it is also acceptable for some losses of the informations. So in image compression method, particularly for photographic images, these JPEG standards are frequently used. It also employs a series of steps to achieve a balance between a file size and a image quality. File size and a image quality. So mostly these steps for JPEG standard, we have already discussed that this first step is for color space transformation. The image is converted from the RGB, that is red, green, blue color space, to a different color space such as YCB, CR, which separates the luminance that is indicated by Y from this chrominance is CB and CR. So discrete cosine transform also perform. The image is divided into 8 by 8 blocks, and then this DCD is applied. This DCD applied to each block to perform this transformation, and this transforms the spatial representation of the image into a frequency representation. So based on that, on the top of this DCD, there should be some quantization technique. This quantization in DCD coefficients are quantized which reduces the precision of the coefficients and it introduces this loss. This is the primary sources of the compression in JPEG. And also this differential encoding also helps to further encode the DC coefficient, that first coefficient in each block are differentially encoded, which exploit the correlation between adjacent blocks and helps to reduce the file size. And also this next one is entropy coding. The quantized coefficients are then entropy coded using a technique such as we have already mentioned, this Hofmann coding or run length encoding RLE, to further reduce the file size. And the next another standard which is this MPG. The MPG stands for moving picture expert group. This moving picture expert group is the full form, and it sets of standards for compressing the video and audio data as well. So mostly we have discussed for JPG for photography images, but this MPG is on both this compressing video and audio data. It performs on both these data. These standards enables the multimedia content. Multimedia content means where this audio and video data are there to be streamed through a stored with a manageable file size. This means for a MPG, standards helps to stream this video as well as audio, and based on the compression technique, it helps to reduce a lot of size for a video streaming. And that's the reason in video streaming it is used particularly for this stream and manageable file size transformation. And MPEG standard uses the technique such as the motion estimation, motion compensation, and transform coding to achieve high compression ratio. So motion estimation, motion compression, and transform coding to achieve these high stream data stored and also manageable file size transformations for a particular multimedia data helps by the MPG standard. So thank you.